This is Russ. Yeah, I'm back in the car again. Yeah, I'm headed off to Costco as I usually am. You can pretty much predict that, right? Now we're going to go back to the Costco that I usually go to. And the reason is because I have some business to deal with them. Yeah, I'm going to pick up some of that pre-emergent stuff. The preen, I showed you that on the last video. Yeah, I've got to get some of that stuff. I was talking about putting down pre-emergent. Pre-emergent is basically weed control before the weed comes out. Pre-emergent, think about it. Yeah, before it emerges, right? So the question is when do you put down the pre-emergent on the soil or in the grass or wherever you're planning to put it? And typically it's before the ground hits 55 degrees in temperature. We're not talking about weather outside. We're talking about ground temperature. Okay? Yeah, when it hits 55 degrees, some people say when 55 degrees hits 3 days in a row and you haven't put it down, it's too late. All right. Some say the minute it hits 55 degrees, put it down. You have to have it down there before it hits 55 degrees. The problem is weather changes quite a bit, as you know. Like, for instance, to give you an example, next week we are expected to hit a high of like 60 degrees. 60 degrees. But the weather can vary. Currently right now, what is it right now? 48 degrees outside right now. It's going to go up a little bit, and then it may come back down again. So even though if it hits 60 degrees outside, it may not be 55 degrees in the ground. So how do you measure the temperature in the ground? Yeah, here's how I do it. I take my ThermoWorks ThermaPen. Yeah, the stuff that you use is you poke your meat thermometer, instant read type of thing. I just stick that into the ground. Yeah. And then I read the temperature, So that's the fastest way I know of to do it. Now, there are some websites that will tell you what it believes your ground temperature is in your area. If I can find that website, I'll put a link up. If I can't, then you're on your own. Otherwise, yeah, get a cooking thermometer. Yeah, a good one. The ThermaPens are pretty good from ThermoWorks. I have a lot of ThermoWorks products that I use when I smoke. When I do pulled pork or barbecue ribs and stuff. We use these thermometers to keep track of what our pit temperatures are in the smoker, and also what the meat temperature is, right? So and then I have the handheld one. It's called a ThermaPen. I don't know what version. I think I have the 3. Is it the 3? I think it's the 3. I think they're on 4. They may even be on 5 now. I mean, it reads it within a second. Yeah, I think the newer ones reads it even faster than 1 second. If you need something that quickly, I really don't, so I don't upgrade it. But yeah, I'll just stick that into the ground and I'll read the temperature. Yeah. So anyways, the pre-emergent stuff is called preen, Preen. I need to buy some of that before it's too late. Now, I also get some pre-emergent stuff for the grass too. Now, there's a bunch of various types of brands you can get for your grass, because I'll tell you, when we first moved into our home, the grass looked great. But then we noticed after a couple years, the backyard grass wasn't grass anymore. It was almost all weeds. Yeah, a lot of it. It was called goose grass, I think it's called. I'll find a photo for you. And it was coming up all over the place. I don't know what happened. I don't know how that got there or what, but it was all over the place. So I'm thinking maybe the people who owned the home before we did, maybe they were doing pre-emergent stuff, and then it just kind of carried over for a year or two. But by something like the 3rd year, it's like, what happened to the grass? That's when I learned about the pre-emergent, right? So there's things that you can buy specifically as just the active ingredient for the pre-emergent for those types of weeds. But you can also get stuff at some of the local places. I think like Menards has it. I don't know what brand they have it, but yeah, my friend Stacy, he gets his stuff from Menards. I go to Ace Hardware. There's a brand that's called Jonathan Green. Yeah, it's called Jonathan Green, and they have a pre-emergent. I don't know what the the name of the pre-emergent thing that they call it, but if I find a photo, I'll put it up. Okay, I put that stuff down, and after I put that stuff down, and I put a lot of it down. Okay, probably more than they tell you need to, but I put quite a bit in there. And after I did that, no more weeds. I'm not kidding. It was like no weeds that year. That I've been doing it since from that point, and it was actually recommended to me by a viewer of the Russ is Right channel. He says this is what he used, and it seemed to work. So I went out and got some. I'm telling you, they're not cheap, you know, and I need like 2 bags of the stuff. So I don't know how much it cost me. I think it cost me close to like $40 something per bag. I need like 2 bags of it. But if I don't do it, that backyard will be like weeds all over the place. I'm not kidding. It's not even like a little. It's like all over. So the minute you put it down, if you do it in the right timing, you know, they say that you could put pre-emergent down in advance, even if it's not, you know, hasn't hit that temperature yet, and it doesn't really hurt anything. But if you put it down after that 55 degrees has hit, it's too late. It's germinating already, and you can't do anything then. Then that season's gone. Now, some have said too, besides, you know, the springtime, around springtime, because that's usually when it's done. It's usually, I looked it up on the internet. It says between February and April, right? So it depends on your weather. So, but I've heard too that people do it during the fall as well. They'll put one coating down of pre-emergent on the fall. I've never done that. It never seemed to be a big deal, you know, because of that. I don't know, but some have recommended even in the fall to do that treatment too. So I'll put pre-emergent stuff down. Preen is used for like your flower beds. So if you have like bushes and things like that, you want to put the preen. Preen looks like a whole bunch of yellow speckled stuff. It's yellow, okay? So you can pretty much see what's on there. The other stuff, it's kind of like little white pebbly things. And, you know, once it's on the grass, you can't really see it. So, but you know, if you have things like we do, you know, if you have like mulch in the flower bed areas, you'll see the yellow stuff. It takes a while for it to get down there, but I think this year I'm going to put it down a little bit earlier because, like I said, it's going to hit 60, but that doesn't mean the ground temperature will be 55. But I don't think it hurts it to be in advance. It just hurts it if you don't put it in there soon enough. Okay, so I'm going to go buy some preen. They don't sell this other pre-emergent for the grass. What I usually do too is after I do the pre-emergent stuff on the grass, I'll wait a little bit, you know, maybe a week or so, and then I'll put down like Scott's Turf Builder, that type of thing, you know, to give the grass a little bit of chance to grow, you know, well. Our grass usually looks pretty decent in the springtime. By the time fall comes around, you know, not looking too good after a while, you know. It's probably just the heat from the sun, I don't know. But we do water our grass, and so it's not like it's lacking in water. But yeah, I don't know. It's just the way it is. There was a home that we owned before that water was so expensive in that area that nobody watered their grass. Where we are now, the water's not so bad in price, but yeah, at the other place, yeah, nobody watered their grass because it cost too much. Yeah, nobody wanted to pay that kind of money just to water the grass. I mean, I think just using water on your daily basis, okay, so your toilet flushes, you're washing your dishes, whatever, you know, cooking with it, that daily usage in a month's time costs more than what my current home is with daily usage and watering grass every single day. That tells you how expensive water was in that area. I mean, no watering, and it's cost more money than a place where you water it and use the water every single day. I don't know why that is, but that it was. So anyway, so I got to go do that. I think I'll try to bring you in, and you probably see all this stuff on my chest. This is my necklace mount. Yeah, I'll show a photo if I remember. It's a necklace thing that goes around. It's magnetically mounted, and so this clip thing is where the camera goes on. I'll try to bring you back inside again as well, but I got to get gas first. Yeah, somebody asked me, does Costco fill up my gas for me? And I mentioned only Tom from the Costco that we're going to now tends to come out and fill up my gas for me if he sees me. That's only because he knows me, okay? But it's normally they don't fill it up for you. I have seen Tom help some elderly people who need help do it. He's the only guy I've ever seen actually fill up gas for people. Yeah, he's a good guy. I like him a lot. So anyways, I'm gonna go to the gas station, get some gas, and then we'll go inside. And then we'll go from there. I don't know, is that Tom over there? We'll see. Yeah, I think that is Tom over there. We'll see. Let's pull the camera out. Yeah, here's Tom. There he is. All right, let's turn this thing off. Tom is out there. Let me stick my thing on here. Okay, there we go. There. Let's fill this up there.
See my comments?
Well, was that you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're recording right now. So, yeah, they asked me, well, you asked me, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Does Costco fill your gas? I said only Tom filled
What was
gas.
that? At Schaumburg you went to?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
That was Mount Prospect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Mount Prospect. Yeah, I said only Tom does it. He's the only guy I know who fills gas up for people. I says that, and I just, as I'm recording here, I said that Tom is the only guy I know who help people fill up gas.
Sure.
Tom is off helping another. Yeah, he's the only guy I know that'll fill up gas for us. And so you can get the camera running here. And you know, when people need help, he helps them, right?
I dropped my deal off at Barrington Cyclery there.
Oh, you did?
And I dropped it off last Monday.
Okay.
And they had it back to me on Friday.
Okay.
$160.
So what did you have done?
All new spokes.
Oh, new spokes and everything.
I hit a curve and busted out a bunch of them.
160. Well, how much would a front wheel?
Rear.
Oh, with the motor and everything on
Yeah.
it? No wonder it costs so much money.
Yeah. But they did a great job, and I'm gonna put it together today, and I'm gonna be ready to ride.
You need a new bike pretty soon.
Yeah, are you?
When you need a bike, let me know.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have. But I can't
yeah,
I can't give you the wired.
Yeah, I definitely want to look through your collection there.
There's
You got like 6 of them already? Did I see in one video?
For what?
Did you get 6 new bikes this year?
5.
5.
Yeah. Plus there's a new product coming in. I can't tell it on the camera.
Okay.
That'll be on Thursday, but it's not bike related.
This Thursday?
This Thursday, but it's not bike related.
Okay. All right.
Well, thank you for watching, and thank you for filling my gas.
Take care, man.
All right, thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe, right?
Yep, like, share, and subscribe.
See you later.
See ya. All right, that was Tom. I don't know how good the camera picked up stuff because I think the angle may not be perfect. But I may run it anyways. You can hear some of the things that Tom said. Tom also rides e-bikes, and like he was saying, he had to bring his bike in for repair. He hit something and wrecked up his rear tire. $160 to fix that up. New spokes and everything. Oh man. No, with a rear tire, it's tough because you know you've got a hub drive motor on there. That kind of moves, kind of ruins everything. Okay, let's just sit here. I know that the angle doesn't look good for you guys right now because it's still on my chest, but I'm not going to remount it because I'm going to get out of the car in a moment. All right. Let's park. Got to find parking here. Yeah, what is it? It's 10:51 right now. And so, oh, here's parking right here. Right up in front for me. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The only problem is sometimes when you get the first parking spaces, could be an issue for you because when you try to back out, everyone's in your way. All right. Okay. We're at another Costco. My normal Costco. Yeah, I got some stuff today. So we're going to get a shopping cart this time. I'm going to readjust the camera. I'm going to put you at 60 frames a second here. Okay, we should be recording at 60 frames a second at this point. All right. Actually, walking around with the necklace now, it kind of bounces a little bit. That's okay. Should actually have it a little higher. It's kind of low. May have to readjust. Let's pull off here for a second. Okay. Hopefully this should be a little bit better. I just readjusted it for a little bit higher up on my chest. Otherwise, you'll be seeing the cart more than anything else. Okay, so preen is $35.99. Oh, heavy. Yeah, let me show you what it looks like here. So yeah, stops weeds before they start. Yep, blocks weeds 3 months guaranteed. It's only guaranteed if you get it in there in the right timing. Like I said, you got to get it in there by 55 degrees. That thing sits at 55 degrees on the ground and you haven't put it in, you got problems at that point. So what else are we getting? Well, since I'm here, I'm going to pick up the Costco chicken. Yeah, I know I haven't had a Costco chicken in a long time, but too lazy to cook anything and I'm out of food right now. So since we're here, let's pick it up. And while we're there, let's check to see if they have any eggs too, to see if there's any prices on eggs. Last time I checked, they had no eggs. Should have a chicken. Have a chicken for me. Chickens are always rotating there. Alright, here's what I do. I always get a bag. Otherwise it drips all over the place if you don't do the bag. Get a bag. And go and pick a chicken out. It's harder to pick chickens out now because they're in these bags. Before, when they had other stuff besides bags, you can see how big the chickens are then. These things are never closed either half the time. I don't know why. They never seem to be closed right. I think the chickens are smaller nowadays. I don't think they're as big as they used to be. I haven't had a big chicken in a while. Alright. That's that. You know, you see the guys there are working. Whatever they do. Alright, let's go into the dairy area. See if you see anything. Well, they do have eggs. Well, and the egg prices are pretty much the same. $6.49 for 18 count, or $8.59 for 2 dozen of the cage-free type. So I'm just gonna get the standard, just to have some. The thing is, if you don't get eggs when you can get them, you may not get them. All right. That in there. Look at that. I actually have a bunch of things I'm buying. So chicken, cream, eggs, samples. Nope, can't have that. Garrett popcorn with caramel popcorn. Can't do that. Got sugar on it. But we will go get a piece of pizza. Did not bring a quarter again. So we're gonna get Diet Pepsi. And well, what are you gonna do, you know? Head this way. Now, one thing I didn't do, I didn't bring my tripod, my mini tripod. So you can't watch me eat it, but I'll show you what I have at least. Whenever I walk with a cart, I actually can walk a little bit better. It gives me a little bit of support. So, and I left my phone in the car too. I usually use my phone to pay for things, Apple Pay, but since we can't do that, we'll have to use.
Please scan your membership card or touch. Please begin scanning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for that.
$4.99. Place your item in the tray area.
Might as well get my eggs too while
Yeah,
you're
I was
there.
going to.
$35.99.
Okay, great. Thank you.
$6.49. Follow the instructions on the pin pad. Please scan your membership card or touch.
Okay, so we're good.
Thank you for shopping with Costco. Please scan your membership.
So that's that. I'm gonna put the receipt in the cart because you need the receipt to get out. Let's get ourselves a piece of pizza here and a drink. Okay, we are number 642. Thank you. Stick that in there. Let's get some napkins. Good drink here. Lid. Okay, we're all set here. So we will go where there might be less people and where I can leave my cart. Let's go over here. So I stick my cart between here. I never put my cart behind me because then you don't know if anyone's taking stuff out of your cart. All right. Okay. So let me show you what I got here. Let's angle this down a little bit here. Here's my slice of pizza. And a Diet Pepsi. Now, here's what I was saying before. It seems like the pizza's here. There's a lot of crust up here, a lot of cheese down here, but nothing up here. Now, at the other place, it fills all the way up to like here. So I don't know if their cheese slides down or what. And then, of course, this looks thicker here than it is here. So that's the issue I have with the pieces out of here, but it is more convenient for me to come here than it is to go to the other location, and so that's why I'm doing it. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching for today, following along. Appreciate Tom for filling up my gas. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I'll talk to you guys next time.